Good morning, Suzanne.
Morning, teacher.
Chair ခဏလေးဆောင်လိုက်မယ်နော်။နောက်ထပ်တငယ်ချင်းတစ်ယောက်နဲ့ Have you finished your breakfast?
No, I gonna drink like lunch.
Okay. So have your breakfast while you're waiting for friends.
Okay.
Hello, Emery.
Hi, teacher.
Hey, what did you promise me yesterday? Oh, you fill up the promise. Yeah. You keep your promise. So, have you already checked out the recording?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I've checked it.
So you will see that there is one more thing to do, but you can do it later on. It is to
You mean listening
make
or one sentence summarizing?
yes.
Okay.
Susan, are you back?
Yeah, teacher, I back.
Okay, we got Rachel, Suzanne, Emery.
So are we going to do like number 3 today?
We are going to
You
do
skip it. Yeah, you
Yes,
skip it
yes.
yesterday.
yes. I skipped this one and we are going to do this. No, not 2, 3, I guess. Right?
Yeah, 3, I mean 3.
ပါနိုင်တော့ရတိုက်မို့လေးလိုပဲတစ်ခါပဲပေါ့ Page number 31, exercise 3.
Teacher. Are you not feeling well because you're kind of coughing?
Coughing, me or you?
You kind of.
Yes, it's a coughing and my throat is all right, but I think maybe the larynx have some problems, so I cannot speak very well about it for in any languages. That's the problem. I'm sorry for that. I tried to cure it, but I'm taking the pills. I think it is a little longer because I didn't take a rest. is usual for me. You know, in the previous time, like my previous school, and they wanted me recording with this voice. You know, they wanted me to teach to take the recording for the video clip. It was about pronunciation, you know, pronunciation and what else? Um, it's about phonetics. It really makes me really worse, you know, with my voice. So I'm past that one, so I'm okay right now. Okay, so I promise you guys that we will learn today the effect of some stylistic devices. So these are called stylistic devices. First of all, I think I should better explain you guys about what is stylistic device. I will spell it out. So the devices, these are the devices that the writer use to create fact in the article or story. Okay, so there are several devices for your level. I guess maybe around 20 or more you have to learn. So this 5 things is also kind of a devices. Like these are 5 of them. I prepared a PDF file. I will upload it in your Bible group, and I will also share the screen. Please wait me a moment. I get it here. What else? Cool. Please check in your Bible. Này đâu ra答对了。
There's a lot.
然后绝对吧。
So read it, please. အဲ့မှာတချို့နောက်ဆုံးမှာ9ခုရှိတယ်အဲ့ဒါလေးရင်ဖတ်အောင်နော်နောက်ဆုံးက9ခုဒီချက်ဒီလိုလေးလုပ်ထား Chapter 9 Unit 3 Test 3 okay you will see these are the devices that are used in the test 3A sorry cliche imaginary they are mentioned in italics in the passage and idioms they are underlined in the passage okay I will show you these underlines are idioms and these are cliche imaginary and asymbols statistics of numbers I've already told you guys right and subject pronouns like I will use he she it usually subject pronoun usually just use first person second person and third person first person is clearly I second person is you and third person is he or she so usually the writer if the writer would like to refer the reader directly they use those words like subject and pronoun I and you okay first person and second person so let's study this one so this is cliche imaginary so it is what is cliche imaginary cliche means you know we have seen this repeatedly in the previous time maybe whether in your storybook or somewhere for example like happy ever after this is the cliche okay this is the cliche phrase so the phrases like once upon a time these are the cliche phrases so the phrases that you have seen it several times in some of the places so these are called cliche and what is the effect of this one so it weakens the dramatic effect it weakens the dramatic effect and then suggests the writer thinking and original but cliche writing is lazy and you know the plot are predictable so if the writer wants you to predict what will be next they will use the cliche words okay so the effect of cliche word is just to weaken the dramatic effect and then to make the reader predict okay prediction and examples you guys know examples right so example usually comes up with for example or instant these are the clue words are I will this cliche master intro once upon a time happy ever after okay the clue words you will see is for example or for instance okay so what is the effect of using the example it makes that statement clearer so you know maybe it makes the statement clearer means maybe that there is the writer's opinion or maybe one of the fact that the writer discussed in the passage and we're not clear with the what does it mean but by giving the example we can know what does he exactly means right so this is called this is like making the statement clearer and next one is it gives the reader more information okay to give more information we use examples and to decrease the chances that the fact or idea will be wrong applied by the real life situation so this is what I explained so the chances to decrease the chances of wrongly applied in real life situations. Okay, so we use example. And statistics devices provide statistics are such as like numbers, okay, in words or in digit. 1,000 or 1,000 like that. So these words provide a basic on which you build an argument, and it can stronger your statement, and it can support the idea of what we are discussing. So when we use statistic, it means like we're showing the fact, right? For example, according to the research from 4 schools, so if we show such kind of digit or number, it can make stronger argument, right? Because we show the reader that this statement is confirmed. Okay, so we use statistic in order to provide the basic on which you can build an argument or to prove a statement or to support an idea. Idioms. You know the idioms, right? Such as piece of cake. This is an idiom. So it means very easy to do, right? So we use idiom in order to amplify. Amplify means, you know, we expand the messages in all way that draws a reader in. So we try to expand the messages, okay? The messages the writer gave. And then the writer would like to awaken the reader's senses. Because by using the idioms, we have to think what is it behind, right? Because idioms never can be translated directly. So you have to think about what will be the background situation or like that. So in order to awaken the reader's senses, the writer usually use idioms. And the last one is the subject pronouns. And such as I will use the he, she, it, as I already told you guys that usually subject pronoun are just the most used are first person, I, or second person, you, or a third person, he or she. Okay, so these are mostly used subject pronouns. Sometimes we use subject pronoun like we use subject pronoun we, but it is very little and very rare. But for some situation like not in the article or story, but sometimes the subject pronoun we is used in some articles, but usually it's rarely found. So what will be the effect of subject pronouns? So to make the text seems as though it is directly addressing the reader. This is the main point. So the effect of using the subject pronoun is to make the text is directly addressing to the reader. Okay, if you read it and then the writer is using like I and you feel like the writer is talking to you, right? So like this. So to directly addressing the reader and to be more personal and more likely for the readers to respond. Sometimes they ask the question in a passage or an article, and they would like to they want you to think, or they want you that they are responding, or they are just requesting you to respond. I mean by thinking, okay, to respond by thinking what will be next or something. At the time we use subject pronouns. Okay, so these these are the effects. These are the effects of using those 5 stylistic devices, and we have more. We're gonna learn today. Marchero, many know about your Dima Dinga Quaro. Many know what teacher. They melo promise no dialosa. Be Apple Maga. Apple Mashi alliteration, antithesis, hyperbole, metaphor, simile.
This concept right there.
Both. Oh yeah.
ဒါချက်ဒီထီရတယ် teacher rose တင်ဘူး
ဒါတွေတင်ဘူးလား
ပြန်ရှင်းပြီ
ဒီအဲ့ဒီတင်ဘူးလေချက်
ဟုတ်တယ်
အပေါ်ကနေပြီးတော့ဟုတ်
ဒီချက်ဒါ
ဒါနဲ့ချက်ပြက်
ဒီဟာကတင်မှုလို့ဆိုတော့ဟိုဗာလဲဒီလိုမျိုးဇယားလေးနဲ့တင်ပြရလားလား
ဟုတ်
ဒီကတော့ teacher ဟိုအဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးဟိုဘက်မှာရှားရတယ်အဲ့မှာ12မျိုးလောက်တည်ရှိအဲ့ကျဟာတွေပါပါတယ်
ဟုတ်တယ်ဒီဥစ္စာကျတော့အသုံးအများဆုံးဟိုဟာလေးဒီမှာတီချယ်တို့ဒီမှာအဓိကအသုံးမှာ alliteration antithesis hyperbole ဟိုမို့တီချယ်လဲတီချယ်ရှင်းပြအောင်မို့တားတို့မျိုးဖတ်ခိုင်းမှာဖတ်ပြီးတော့တားတို့မျိုးရှင်းပြကောတိဖြစ်သွားပါဘောတီချယ်တို့လည်းရှင်းပြပြီးသားဆိုနော်
teacher rose ကလည်းတယောက်ဒီနေ့ဖတ်ခိုင်းပါတယ်
ဟမ်
ဒီချက်အခုဟိုပါ writing တင်နေရ
writing မသိသေးဘူးတမီ stylistic device တင်နေရ parallelism ပါမယ် personification အဲ့ဒီပြီးသွားပြီလား rhetorical question
တော်များတော့ပြီးသွားပြီချက်
ဟုတ်လား okay informal language formal language hyperfora ကတော့မတင်သေးဘူး
မ
anastro
တင်ရဘူး
long sentence short sentence နော်အဲ့ဒါဆိုတင်းနှစ်တော့ဒီမှာဒီချက်တို့ဒီချက်မှတ်ချထားတာပါရှိတယ်အများကြီးပါပဲအကုန်လုံးဒီပါပဲနော် alliteration antithesis hyperbole metaphor simile parallelism personification rhetorical question informal language formal language anastrophe and short and long sentences okay အဲ့ဥစ္စာကိုကျွန်တော်ပြန်ကြည့်မယ်နော်အဲ့တော့တယောက်ကိုတစ်ခုစီယူပြီးရှင်းရမယ် exam လေးပါပိုင်းကောင်းမှာဟုတ်လားတစ်ခုနှစ်ခုလောက်ပေါ့နော်ဘယ်နှခုလဲ
တခု
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
တခု
11 12ဟာတစ်ခုပဲအော်နေတယ်မနေ့ကတော့တောင်းအောင်တော့ဟုတ်မနေ့ကပဲအိပ်ပျော်အောင်
ဟုတ်လေညနောက်ပြလေညဘက်တော်ရုံနဲ့အိတ်လို့မရ
ဟုတ်တော့ပါတယ်အေးလေးရ
ဟုတ်လို့မရဘူးရဲ့
အော်
တော်ရုံနဲ့အိပ်လို့
လူ
ရ
ငယ်ဖြစ်
တော်ရုံနဲ့မအိပ်တာဖြစ်လေဘာဖြစ်လို့လဲဟိုဘာလဲ BDS လားဘာလား
ဟုတ်ပါ no
ကြောက်မို့နော် real life ကြောင်ပါလားအဲ့လိုလေ
ပြောရစခေါင်းကိုက်တာနိုးလဲနိုးရလေကျခေါင်းကိုက်တာပြန်ထောက်လို့မရတော့
အော်အတိပါ
မလဲဒီနေ့
တော
လာ
က်ကက်မယ်တောက်ကက်များချိန်လိုက်တာလွဲသွားလို့လားကျိုးတငယ်ချင်းနေရရှိရလေဒါပေမဲ့ဟိုပါယောက်ျားလေးတွေပြောတာချိန်ပါတော့ပိုးဟတ်တို့လေသူတို့နာမည်ပေးထားတာအဲ့ဒီချိန်မှာဆင်းနေပြီလားဆိုရင်အဲ့သူကပါလေးတယောက်ကိုသဘောကျလို့လိုက်တာပြင်ပါသွားရော
ဟုတ်ဆိုပါ
So alliteration က alliteration အဲ့စမမှာပြောရမှာနော်အစင်းလိုက်ပဲတော့လိုက်ရမလားအနောက်ဆုံးဆားလိုက်နောက်ဆုံးကဘယ်သူယေစုကဒီချက်ကိုတတိရတဲ့ခါလာကြည့်တယ်သူကသမီးနေမကောင်းလို့လား
ဟုတ်တယ်
ဩနားနေဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါဟုတ်ကဲ့ပါ
မင်္ဂလာပါ
ဟောရှိရပေါ့မင်္ဂလာပါ
စက်သားဝေးသားပြီးတော့ဘာလို့ပြောမှလဲရှိရပါ
တီးဦးလေပြီးမင်းမဲ့တကားတလေမရှိဘူး
အာကြည့်ပါကြအားတခါလေးအိမ်နာအတန်နေတယ်ပါ
အေးတော့အခုအဲ့တကားတလေမပါဘူးတော့တရား alliteration ကောက်ကပိုင်းဒါမဟုတ်ဘူးကံမျိုးမကျော်သမီးစုစံ alteration နော်ဒီမှာမျက်စုကကြတော့ antithesis မျက်စုက antithesis နော်ဒါက Susanမျက်စုက antithesis ပြီးသွားရင် hyperbole ကအောက်ခတ်ပိုင်းနော်ဒါအောက်ခတ်ပိုင်း
ကျဘာလို့
ထပ်ပြီးတော့ရှင်းပြပေးဘိုလိုပဲရှင်းဗမာလိုပဲရှင်းရှင်း metaphor
တရုပ်လို့ရှင်မ
ပြုတ်လို့ရှင်းပါလားပြုတ်လို့ရှင်းကျမအကဲမပြတ်နိုင်
Spanish လို့ပြန်ပေးလိုက်
တရုတ်ရမ်းကြောတဲ့သူရှိရနော် Okay Emery and metaphor Emery
မီပြီးဆိုတာနဲ့အိမ်မှာကျွန်တော်တို့
Rachel က simile 9 ထာဝရ 9 ထာဝရက parallelism ညစုသမီးကိုဒီချက်ပြီးပြောရနော်
တက်သားဘာလို့မပြန်ပြအောင်
ဒီပြမယ်မင်းအဲ့လိုပြောမှဆိုနမိတ်တောင်မှတ်တာပြီး androgen လေး intrapersonification
ဟုတ်တယ်နှစ်ကွက်ကြည့်
တိတ်တယ်
အဲ့သူရှင်းရတာပိုင်းရှင်းပြရစပိုင်းမှာသူအဲ့ဒါကြာတမီးလည်းအဲ့ပိုင်းကြာတာပေါ့
ဟလာ
ရှက်ငါဘာရှင်းပြမှာဖတ်ပြီးတော့မင်းတို့ကမှတ်ထားကြ
ကြနေတာထပ်တူကြနေတာရှိလားမရှိဘူးမလား
ပြရတယ်မလဲဝင်လဲရရ
လဲဦးတဲ့သူဇန်ရဲ့ညစုရဲ့ကောက်ခတ်ပါရဲ့ Emery ရဲ့ Rachel 5 ယောက်ပြီးတော့နိုင်ထာဝရနဲ့6ယောက် Android နဲ့9ယောက်နော်ပြီးရနော်
ပြချက်ကြနေတယ်ဟုတ်
ဒီချက်ချင်နေတယ်ကဲဒါဒီချက် rhetorical question ဒီချက်က
research ကျန်သေးရလို့ပြောမှာ
မရှက်
မ
ပေါ့
ကြမ်းလေ
ဟော
Rachel မကြမ်းဘူး Rachel
research ကျန်သေးရလို့ပြော
simile Okay အဲ့ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကျန်တာတော့ဒီချက်ရှင်းပါဘူးနော် So you read and then explore the idea and you can inspire from the internet but do not copy it make your own example sentence if it is possible
အဲ့ intimate sentence ပါတော့အောင်မလား
တောက်ပေးတာပါလေ
မသိ
ဟဲ့မင်းကိုပေးတာလွယ်လွယ်လေးလေးလုံးလို့ရတယ်တာ
ဘူးတစ်ချက်ပြန်ပြအောင်မလား
ဒါတော့ပေးတာတောက်ပေးတာတိတ်မလွယ်ဘူးဒီနိုင်ငံကြည့်တော့ hyperbole လွယ်တယ် hyperbole ရတယ်
အဲ့ဒါနဲ့လဲမလား
လဲပါ
လဲမယ်
လဲမို့
စ
လား
တော့ဘာလို့မရှင်းပြပြီးတော့ exam ပဲပြောပြမယ်လို့
ဒါကကျတို့ဒီမှာရှိတဲ့ middle column ကကြတော့သူ့ရဲ့အဓိပ္ပာယ်ပေါ့ကွာပြီးရင်ဒီကကြတော့သူ create လုပ်ပေးတဲ့ effect ဟုတ်ပြီနော်သူ့ရဲ့ effect သူ့ကိုသုံးတဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်တက်ရောက်တဲ့ effect ဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့ဒါရှင်းပြပြီး example hyperbole ဆိုတာဘယ်လိုဟာမျိုးလဲဆိုတာ
ကျက်ကောင်းမှလည်းလဲမယ်
တိုင်းတော့ဆိုတာဂျုံလာပထမဆုံးကြာကောက်ကပိုင်းနဲ့လဲမယ်ဗျာ context ပြောလို့ရလား
အေးဖမ်းလာ
ဒီဘာလို့နေရလဲ
ဆော့
ချက်မကြောက်လို့
ကြားတယ်
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
definition ပေးပြီးတော့အဲ့ဒါပြောပါရေးပြအောင်
definition ပေးပြီးတော့
example sentence ဘာလို့ပေးရမလဲ
definition ပေးပြီးတော့ example sentence လုပ်ပြရမှာဒါဒီမှာကတားဒီမှာ example sentence ပါတယ်ဒါဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တားကကိုယ့်ကိုနောက်တစ်ကြောင်းထပ်လုပ်လိုက်သူ့ရဲ့ parallelism ကသူ့ရဲ့သုံးတဲ့ effect ကဒီမှာရှင်းပြပြီးသားတားရဲ့အဲ့ဒါကိုဖတ်ပြီးတော့တားဘယ်လိုနားလဲလဲဆိုတာရှင်းပြအောင် you get it
yeah
ခုနကဘယ်သူဝင်လာလဲဒီမှာ
တော်လေးတက်ချက်လာပို့ပေါ်လေးဖြစ်
ချက်သားဝင်လာတာဒီချက်
စွမ်းသားဒီက Jersey မှာဟိုပါလေဒီချက်ပို့ထားတဲ့ PDF file ရှိတယ်အဲ့ဒါ download ဆက်လိုက် ပြောလို့
ဟုတ်ကဲ့
နော်ဒါပြောလို့ရှိရင်မှာဒါ you have to explain me about what is formal and informal languages. Okay, that what is their effect? It is already written here, but you have to explain it in your own word. This is for
ချက်အဲ့ဒါတွေကသူရှင်းပြပြီးသားရေပဲဥစ္စာကိုတန်ပြီးအောင်လို့ခံလိုက်ပြီ
တားလို့နားလည်အောင်လို့ဖတ်ခိုင်းတာလေးပြန်ပြီးတော့
done
ဒါပေမဲ့ချက်တို့ရမလာကြအောင်ချက်ဒီချက် rose ချက်အဲ့ဒါကြောင့်
ဟုတ်လားဩ
ဟုတ်တယ်တချို့လူတွေပဲလာကြတာ
အဲ့ဆိုပြန်ကြည့်လို့ဖြစ်သွားအောင်ဒီ standard price တွေတည်ထားမှနောက်ပိုင်း literature ဘိုင်းကိုရ literature ဘိုင်းယူတဲ့ခါကျရင်အဆင်ပြေပါဘောနော်နည်းနည်းလေးဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲချဲ visit လေးထည့်ပေး concept ထည့်ပေးချင်တာ teacher rules လည်းသင်ပြီးသားဆိုတော့ပိုကောင်းသွားပါဘောနှစ်ထပ်ရှိရောမှတ်မိအောင်မှတ်မိလားနှစ်ထပ်ရှိရင်
ဟာ
so you read those two things
yes I've already read them
and prepare to explain me and
yes
also should prepare for the exam of sentence
okay but wait hold on check it out microphone ပါမယ်လို့ပြောပြုတ်ကြရတယ်တခုဆိုဟာ
guys readyပြီလား
teacher, just
already သေးဘူးစ
almost from me.
okay okay
မမို့စေ
wait
ဟုတ်ပြီ
KKTT extremely gay.
wait a minute hold on fuck I'm sorry I didn't mean to play that
but we can hear you
wait no like play like yeah
KKTT extremely gay.
is
yeah that
from you or from me
yes that's for me
oh, okay
KKTT is roaming
ကျွန်တော်တို့ Trump ကိုပြောခိုင်းတာသိခံလား
KKTT extremely gay. KKTT extremely gay.
yeah
Okay, seems like you guys ready, right? So let's get started. Who's first? Susan.
Yes. Alliteration or something. Okay. Sure. Alliterations like by repeating the same song, like usually are the consonant sounds. Maybe it is included in the second or the first letter of the series of word.
Okay.
It makes it may interesting to the reader eyes. For example, like the the professor praise his the pupil following rules. So in that sentence, I guess there is like let's have the P by P word like that, which is like repeating the word.
Consonants
I
are
will send.
repeating out.
Do
Come
I
on.
need to send the example?
Safe and so.
Safe and sound, yeah. Also,
Okay.
like it has
This is alliteration. Okay.
Yeah.
Antithesis. Yes, Sue?
Yeah. It's like an opposite of an opinion or opposites between two things. It's
Okay.
when something or someone is the opposite of another thing or person. I wasn't sure how you make one example, so I found one from Google, which says like, hope for the best, prepare for the worst.
Is it antithesis?
Yeah, I guess so, because it's from Google, so I think it is.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, you Google it and
That was my example.
hope for the best, prepare for the worst, right?
Mhm.
So antithesis means we describing two different or opposite idea in a sentence. It means, or in a phrase, it means antithesis. Okay. So what is this effect, Nesu? What is its effect?
Huh?
The effect of using antithesis.
Oh, we're supposed to say that too?
Yes. Here is
Oh, no. I'm not sure.
it's already written here. You just only have to explain me in your own word.
You weren't scrolling up, so I couldn't read this.
Can you read it? This one.
Easier to understand the.
Hello?
Yeah, it makes it easier to understand the point. Hello?
Hello? What did you say?
It makes it easier to understand the point.
It makes it easier to understand the point, what the reader is saying, or clearer the situation.
Mhm.
And one thing is it emphasizes the idea that expressed from in the passage. Okay, câu các bạn. Hyperbole.
Okay. Hyperbole. It's like wait. It just mean like concept can be exaggerated, right? The effects like create an amusing effect. This means like how can I say it can create amusing effect.
Yes,
And
yeah, and simple. Yeah.
common human feeling and sound remarkable. This means like feeling and sound and can be remarkable, right?
Yes.
Of human.
Remarkable, what does it mean? So it's
This means-
memorizable, right? It's memorizable
Yeah,
from,
memorize.
yeah.
Actually, I don't understand. I can also grade this. I don't understand this
Okay,
sentence.
hyperbole, what is the meaning of exaggeration? What is the meaning of exaggeration?
Exaggeration meaning like, how can I say? It's like in Burmese, it's like twin, like that, right?
Yes. So we how can I say it? Hyperbole is usually we tells the situation or the condition bigger than normal, right? Bigger than normal, or like expanding the idea than the original one. This is called exaggeration. So hyperbole is something like exaggeration of the idea, and the effects that use the effect that create is, you know, it can create the amusing effect, and then common human feeling sounds remarkable means, you know, like we express the human feeling in the passage, but you know, if we express it like it in a sentence, it won't be very interesting. So, and then as a reader, if somebody reads, and then we cannot see that, how can I say, we thought that would be just only the normal sentence, right? So we use hyperbole in order to emphasize or focus the human feelings, okay? So what is the example of hyperbole? Okay, bye.
Okay,
What is the example of hyperbole?
Bravo, this wait. I will send in chat. Wait, ခဏပြင်ချက်ထဲမှာပို့ထားလိုက်
Who did you say, no? Hyperbole is like
the hyperbole directly ဘာသာပြန်ဘယ်လိုဖြစ်သူ့အတိတ်ပဲပြော hyperbole ညီမလိုတိုင်းအားရိုက်
only tell you are
မဟုတ်လေ hyperbole ရဲ့ညီမလိုပြန်တယ် hyperbole ဘယ်လို
only tell your is ready.
ပုံရိပ်ချိန်ပြော
Car speed is faster than this car speed is faster than the speed of light. ဒီကားရဲ့မြန်နှုန်းကဗာလေအလင်းရဲ့အမြန်နှုန်းတစ်တောင်မှမြန်သေးတယ်ကွာတဲ့အဲ့တော့ကျွန်တော်ဒါကထည့်ထွင်ပြီးပြောတာလीနော်တကယ်တော့ကားကဘယ်လိုလုပ်လင်းရဲ့အမြန်လုံးထက်အမြန်နိုင်မှာလင်းရဲ့အမြန်လုံးထက်အမြန်အချိန်လေးပါဖြစ်သွားချိန်လေးခီးသွားကုန်မှာပေါ့တယ်နော်အဲ့တော့ကျွန်တော်အဲ့လိုမျိုးကွာဒီကားဘယ်လောက်မြန်လဲဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော် remarkable ဖြစ်ဖို့အတွက်ကိုသူကနေပြီးတော့ချက်ထွင်ပြီးပြောလိုက်တာ feeling တစ်ခုခုကိုကျွန်တော်က remarkable ဖြစ်ဖို့အတွက်ကိုချက်ထွင်ပြီးပြောတာ she cries and make a sea of tears. She cries and makes the sea of tears. အဲ့တော့ဗာလဲမျက်ရည်ပင်လေကြီးအောင်မှာပဲဖြစ်သွားမျက်ရည်ပင်လေဆိုတော့တကယ်တော့မျက်ရည်ကဘယ်လိုလုပ်ပင်လေလောက်ရှိမှာလဲဟုတ်တယ်မလားဒါပေမဲ့ကျွန်တော်ချက်ထွင်ပြီးတော့ပြောတာဘယ်လောက်ထိတူငိုရဲဆိုတာကိုကျွန်တော်ကပြောချင်တဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်ချက်ထွင်ပြီးပြောတာအဲ့လိုမျိုး hyperbole လို့ခေါ်တယ်နော် Okay, metaphor. Emery.
Yes, so so we use a metaphor if we don't want to express the action or the appearance of something or someone directly.
Yes.
Yeah, and when we use a metaphor in a sentence, those action or the appearance of the subject must be similar to that of the object.
Yes.
To compare. So I made two example sentence, but with the second one, I'm not sure. So let me read that out. The first one is her face is a paper, which I used to say that her face is very pale.
Okay.
And another one is she has the eyes of owl. Her eyes is so big and wide.
So owl. Yeah. Okay. That's right.
Teacher, can you show me the Antarctic one, example one that you write?
This one,
Another one.
alteration.
For the best preferable.
For the first what? What did you say?
I mean the example of the second.
Metaphor. You mean what Emery is saying?
No, not that one. This one. I mean, hope for the best preferable.
Hope for the best, prepare for the worst in Burmese.
အကောင်းဆုံးမျှော်လင့်ပေမဲ့အဆိုးဆုံးပြင်ဆင်တာ
ကောင်းဆုံးမျှော်လင့်ပြီးတော့အဆိုးဆုံး
အစိုးဆုံးပြင်ဆင်
တဲ့
စစ်ချက်အဲ့မှာလေ she has the eye of owl ကလေ hyperbole ပဲမဟုတ်လားအဲ့လိုမျိုးချက်ပြောပြော
အဲ့ဒါကဒါ အဲ့ဒါ metaphor သူကဒီချက်တော့ metaphor ရဲ့အဓိပ္ပာယ်ကဥပမာပေးပြီးတော့သူကနေပြီးတော့ပြောတာပေါ့နော်ဒါပေမဲ့ဥပမာပေးတဲ့အခါမှာသူကတစ်ခုလုံးကိုကွာပြောလဲas to like လို့မပါဘူးကွာသူကထပ်ထူပြတာမဟုတ်ဘဲနဲ့ဒီတိုင်းတန်းပြီးတော့ဥပမာပေးလိုက်တာပေါ့နော်မသူ့ရဲ့မျက်လုံးကဘယ်လောက်တောင်မှပဲဟိုညဘက်မှာကွာသူ့ရဲ့မျက်လုံးကအရန်ကိုမြင်နိုင်တယ်သူကအမြင်ဆူးရှာတာမျိုးဒီချက်တော့ eyes of owl လို့ပြောထားတာဟုတ်တယ်မလား
အဲ့ဆို her eye like owl ဆိုရင်တော့အဲ့ဒါ hyperbole ပြောရတယ်အဲ့လို
Our eyes is like the eyes of owl ဆိုရင်အဲ့ဒါက simile ဖြစ်သွားပြီအဲ့တော့ simile နဲ့ metaphor က example ပြောတာ hyperbole ကကြတော့ချဲ့ထွင်ပြီးတော့ပြောတာကွာတခုခုကလက်ရှိအခြေအနေထက်ပိုပြီးတော့တာပြီးတော့ပြောတာကိုပြောတာဒါကပိုတာပြီးပြောတာမဟုတ်လေဒါကသူကဒီလိုလို့ပြောချင်တာသိလားသူ့ရဲ့ပုံစံအဲ့လိုမျိုးပဲဆိုပြီးတော့တချို့ကဥပမာပေးပြီးတော့ပြောတာအားရလား
yeah
Okay so Rachel simile
Okay, simile. So, and like metaphor, simile is used to compare two things directly by using the words like or maybe as.
Okay.
And yeah, so for the examples, let's say teacher is as busy as a bee. So in here, it compared teacher as a bee. He's as busy as he's busy as a bee. And then another one is like she can swim like a fish. The factors to mainly to get the attention of the reader and also to help the reader to create like an image of what the writer is trying to describe and yeah to make it easier to understand what the writer wants to tell about.
Yes.
Yeah.
So metaphor and simile have the similar effects.
Similar.
And yes. And the usage is a little bit different, right?
Yeah. A little bit.
Okay. So let's go to parallelism. Right, Aura?
Yeah. So it's like using similar words, maybe clauses, phrases, and sentence structure or like other grammatical elements to emphasize the similar idea in the sentence. So it makes the sentence clear and easy to read. So the repetition of the sentence is like the same grammatical form
Yes.
in two or more part of sentence.
Yes.
So the effect is like make the idea easier for reader to process because like they sense a pattern and know what to expect.
So parallelism is they use the sentences or the phrases in the same grammatical structure. Yes. So what is your example sentence?
So it's like my example one is like tonight I will do my homework and watch TV. Tonight, comma, I will do my homework and watch TV.
Chero watch TV or damn you or tell me. I'm not gonna check you. No, like for the like that. I do my homework. I watch TV. I don't have. No. Hello, Matua. Parallelism. Parallelism. Yeah, the boy. Chero grammatical structure. The cool longo. Chero you don't know. No, the maso in the yaga. Phrase later. So in. Even man out of phrase the cool. A bones that I don't. I'm your man. Chero parallelism. No. So what is the effect it create by using parallelism?
It's like make the idea easier for the reader to process, because like they have that pattern and
Yeah.
then what to expert.
Okay. So to convey some messages. So it's like conveying the word like to send you or to give you some messages. And that's until you remember, it means convey. And next one is, and it is used as a persuasive words or phrases. So in order to remember or emphasize the idea, okay? Because we repeat the structure, right? We repeat the structure and it makes us to remember the idea of it. For example, we say that I see a cow and an owl and a little bird. But this is just a just a simple sense. And we make a parallelism like I see a cow, I see an owl, and I see a little bird. So by repeating the grammar words, in our eyes, it creates the image of what the writer want to say, right? So this is parallelism. That's why we repeat the grammatical structures. Thank you very much, Naitaura. And next one is Indra.
Yeah. Personification.
Yes.
It was like when you give an object or animal to human behaviors,
Yes.
it shows non-human or animals feel the way people feel. For example, like the sun smile heavily from the sky, and the sky weeps. Weeps mean the sky weeps mean it cries, like we cry.
The sun what? Right. Rise lah. What is your item, Sana? Can you please repeat it again? Indra, maybe Okay, I was explaining a little bit about personification. So as I think she really explained pretty clear. So the usage of personification is usually, we identify the not human things, okay, not human being. It could be animal or maybe it could be an object. We use the human being characteristics, such as like we cry, right? But that the sky cannot cry, right? The sky is not human being, but we use that the sky crying. It means it is called personification, and then we use to to empathize the non-human characters. Empathize means, how can I say, you feel find their place. Okay, you feel instead of the dumb. So it means empathize, and personification is used to empathize the reader. What does it feel? Okay, what does it feel like? The leaves dance in the wave. Yes. ဒီမှာလည်းကလေးလေးရနော်
ရှင်းနေရဲ့လိုက်ကြအောင်
example လေးတွေရှာထားကြတာများ Google တွေကလည်းတစ်ထပ်တည်းပဲလို့ပါတော့ The leaves dance in a wave. အဲ့တော့ကျွန်တော်အရွက်တွေကဒီ wave ထဲမှာကနေတယ်ဒီကမှမကနိုင်တာဟုတ်တယ်မလားအဲ့တော့ကျွန်တော်က personification တော့အဲ့လိုပဲလူသားတွေမှာဖြစ်ပျက်လေးရှိတဲ့ characteristics ကိုကျွန်တော်ကနေပြီးတော့တခြားဘယ်လိုလဲ objects တွေနဲ့တခြား animals တွေပုံမှာတုံးတာပေါ့နော်အဲ့ဒါမျိုးကျွန်တော် personification လို့ခေါ်တယ်နောက်ပိုင်းကျရင်ဒီ character ဒီကဘာကိုပြောထားရလဲလို့မေးမှာเนาะအဲ့ stylistic device တွေမေးမှာเนาะဘာဘယ်လို stylistic device တွေသုံးထားလဲဒီကျွန်တော်ပြန်ပြီးတော့အဲ့ဒါမျိုးလေးတွေနည်းနည်းပြန်ကြည့်ရအောင်เนาะ rhetorical question ရယ် informal language and formal language and story what else မရှိတော့เนาะ
算
ဒါက anastrophe ကတိတ်မတော့ပြောလိုက်ပါ rhetorical question is the question that meant to be unanswered I think to have the closer you can see the isomers from the what is art right what is art so in what is art the writer used a lot of rhetorical questions so by using rhetorical questions the rhetorical questions are the questions that we don't need to answer okay the answer is already known or already how can I say acknowledged but they ask the writer used rhetorical question so the effect that create is to emphasize on a point what that the writer made and then to persuade the people we use rhetorical question and informal language and formal language like you know I think it's for Swan
Okay, so the difference between informal language and formal language is that informal language is used to like everyday basis. We use it on an everyday basis, like I'm
Okay.
doing right now. But for example, formal language is used by a person to address a crowd or a group of people that you don't personally know. So like for example, I'm gonna like say this, okay? So informal language is like we haven't got any medicine for this hospital for the past few weeks. We're using our stocks of it, which is probably going to run out in a few days. To informal language that is that we haven't received. Oh, sorry, we have not received. Sorry, we have not received any. I think I'm doing wrong, but I'm not sure. We have not received any medical supplies for the past few days. Actually, I think I have made a mistake. I missed the things up. I was yeah. So yeah, so formal language is used to like talk to like a group of people. It is commonly used in like speeches and medical reports, essays to make the sentence or essay or whatever a more complex.
yes usually in academic writing yes
Yeah.
okay so formal languages the languages yeah we use daily like yeah right yeah is not a formal language yeah is informal language so informal language is usually used in our daily life while we are speaking and formal language is usually used in letter writing or maybe sending through email to somebody else like somebody else from the company or something we use formal language and informal language usually happen between friends sometimes in the working area we can say our college with the informal language but we should better say formal language to the boss right so that is it and formal languages usually use we don't have contractions like have not to haven't we don't use it we use have not itself because formal languages usually used in academic writing or the test the effect that they create is by using informal language, the writing more casual and then relaxed, and it is close relationship with the reader, and it appeals to us. Is speaking our level, so it is a speaking at our level. It means maybe if you're a student, you're speaking to a student, you can use informal language like that. A formal language, okay, there is no contractions and or even first person usually, but first person is sometimes acceptable. And we make the text more authoritative and powerful. Like the government letter, we usually don't use the first person I, and we don't use first person I. We always use the formal language like that. And short and long sentences. And the story is, is changing the structure of the sentence that an unusual grammatical order. For example, everything Yoda says, truly wonderful mind of a child is. So this is an unusual order, grammar order. I think you can mostly found in chatting when you are chatting, you use the unusual grammatical order sometimes, or maybe all the time. For example, you already say the idea, and then you say, "Oh, that's what I want to say." It is, you know, it is unusual grammatical order. I'm gonna give you guys the example. Here is one example is already given. Truly wonderful, the mind of child is. In fact, it is supposed to be the mind of child is truly wonderful. Yeah, here you are. Truly wonderful. This is the normal, usual grammatical order. And then this one, truly wonderful, is in the first part of the sentence, right? And then divided by the comma. So this is anastrophe. Sometimes you will see in the test. So the effect of it using anastrophe is to sound wise and more profound, and sometimes to think longer about what the other is saying. At the time we use anastrophe. So it means, to think longer about what the other is saying means like when you read a sentence, you think about it, okay, longer than usual. Like you don't go to the next sentence in the first place, and then you try to think about it a little longer. So at the time we use anastrophe, that this is the devices that one of the devices that the writer use in order to make the reader think longer. And short and long sentences. For short and long sentences, for short and long sentences, short and long sentences, you guys will recognize that sometimes in the passage there is a long sentence is being expressed, and later on there will be very short sentence. Okay, so if it is calm, you have to know that this is just to make it more authoritative, and then to sound formal or sometimes confessional. And one more fact is I forgot to add one more fact about short, long after short sentence or short after long sentence is in order to get the attention of the idea. ကျွန်တော် idea တွေကို attention ရဖို့အတွက်ကိုလည်း short after long sentence ဆို long after short sentence ဆိုသုံးမယ်။ short and long sentence လို့ကျွန်တော်ပြောထားမယ်။တကယ်လည်းဆိုတော့ long sentence ကြီးလာလိုက်တယ်ပြီးတော့မှ short sentence တွေရေးထားတာမျိုး short sentence တွေလာလိုက်တယ်ပြီးတော့မှ long sentence ရေးရမယ်ပေါ့နော်။အဲ့ဒါမျိုးအဓိကဒီ writer ကဘာလို့ဆိုလို့ကျင်လဲဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်ကိုယ်တိုင်စိတ်ဝင်စားအောင်လုပ်ရေးရပေါ့နော်။ Okay, that's all about the devices. I think you guys need to repeat it in your home, right? You guys need to read until you realize what is it. If you have read it and then you still don't know what does it mean, you just come to my chat and you can ask me personally or in the class. It's okay. Okay, let me go to next one. Sure, dali bido no. So exercise B is to find out the arguments, okay, to find out the arguments from the text and to create the counter argument, mean the argument that against the former writer's argument or former writer idea, okay? So writer idea တွေကိုသူပေးထားတဲ့ idea တွေကိုကျွန်တော် against လုပ်တဲ့ counter argument လုပ်ပြရအောင်အဲ့ဒါကဒီချက်ဒီတစ်ခေါက်မှမလုပ်သေးဘူးနောက်တစ်ခေါက်ပါလာလိမ့်မယ်အဲ့ခါကျရင်ကျွန်တော်လုပ်မယ်နော်အဓိကကဘာလဲဆိုတော့ဒီ date ပဲတော့သိရပါလားကျွန်တော် reading နေသွားမယ်နော် Task 3B languages forever change it. Let's do this one.
This is page.
Page number is 32. Sorry. I know the my answer the question pala chile. Yeah. Okay, let's read this one. How many minutes should I give you guys? So did you go sabai like palai, no? Allow be a minute. 10 minutes is okay. 15. Okay. Okay, Swan, you got it. So you read the task 2B, 3B.
Wait, အားလုံးဖတ်မှာလား
အားလုံးဒါဟုတ်တယ်
Okay ကြည့်ခဏလားဒါတစ်ချက်ဟာနဲ့ပဲကြည့်နေတော့ဒီနည်းနည်းလေးအားလုံးမြင်အောင်နည်းနည်းလေးဟုတ်တယ် Well, teachers can be pretty hold on ကြည့်ခဏ Well, teachers can be pretty sure that one and one will always make two.
You don't need to speak aloud. It's fine. Just speak in just read in your mind.
Oh wait, never mind. Just read through all of the time.
I'll go pilot right here. You guys all right? There will be some of the words that you don't know clearly.
这是培养完，
So
Nah.
far,
那个啲呢所呢，来小啊，是吧？
hello, Sony, hello.
đánh lẹ lẹ là của phải.
Yeah, maybe I made that one. Test 3B. We're reading test 3B. Okay, this time we read the whole passages by ourselves. I'm giving the class 15 minutes in order to finish up the reading. Okay, you do the reading too.
phát đầu fan thì sẽ là quyền hả?
80 bây giờ thì phải vậy. Okay. Have you finished reading?
Yes.
Okay, Nasu.
No.
Not yet. So for those who have finished the reading, please go to exercise 5A. So please find the synonyms for those listed child words. Some of the words, maybe you don't even need to look up the dictionary or transcripts because like fundamental, you guys already know this, the synonym for the fundamental, right? Do you guys understand the passage?
Yeah, I guess so.
Emery, you all right?
Yeah. I'm alright, except being sleepy.
Why you wake up so early today?
No, I slept pretty late.
You got overslept? I think you sleep for long hours.
No, I mean, yes, I slept like really late yesterday night. That's why.
Night hour အသားရယ်ပြီးတော့တခြားဘာတူချက်မျက်စုသမီးရယ်နော်မျက်စုကတစ်ချက်ဟုတ်ဟိုကသမီးတို့နှစ်ယောက်ကလေဟိုတစ်ခေါက်ကတစ်ချက် article writing ရှင်းတော့မရှိလိုက်ဘူးထင်တယ်ရှိတော့ရှိလိုက်တယ် exercise ပေးတဲ့အချိန်ရေးခိုင်းတဲ့ချိန်မှာမရှိရလားနော်သမီးတို့မရှိထားဘူးဆိုတော့အဲ့မှာတစ်ချက် topic ပေးထားတယ်အဲ့ topic ပေးထားတာလေးကိုလေပြန်ပြီးတော့ရေးပေးပါနော်ကို argumentative နဲ့ပဲရေး persuasive နဲ့ပဲရေးရဒီချက်ပဲနားမှာဆိုတော့ဒီမှာပြဟုတ်လားနော်အဲ့မှာ here လို့ပြောထားတဲ့ဟာလေးရှိတယ်နောက်တစ်မျိုးတော့ကြည့်လိုက်မယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင် topic နှစ်ခုတွေ့လိုက်မယ်တိုက်တဲ့တစ်ခုကိုယူပြီးတော့ချက်ကို writing တစ်ပုဒ်ရေးပြီးတော့ထပ်ပေးပါနော်အဲ့ဆိုတော့နောက်ဆိုရင်မရေးပြမှာဆိုလို့ရေးပြစောင်းမရောက်တော့ short တက်အောင်Okay, all of you guys have finished this. Have you, Ayla?
Teacher.
Yeah, yes, you have finished.
Teacher.
ပြီးတော့အဲ့ဟို PID ကဖြေလို့ကြားလို့ရှင်ပြန်ဖြေရမှာ
PreiG ရလားသမီး
ဟုတ်
အဲ့တော့မသိဘူးတော့ final မှာလား
ဟုတ် final ဟိုဝက်ဆန်
final မှာကတော့အဲ့ဆရာမေးကြည့်သမီးဟိုကဗာလဲကျတော့အခုမှ final က result ကအခုမှဒီ PreiG ရဲ့ result ကထွက်တာဆိုတော့ဒီချက်အဲ့ဒီ situation မသိသေးဘူးအဲ့ဆိုဟိုကြားရသူရှိလားမရှိဘူးလားမသိဒီချက်စီမှာတော့ဒီချက်ဘာသာမှာတော့မရှိဘူးဆိုတော့လေအဲ့ဆိုဘာမှ instruction ပေးရမှာကြားဟုတ်နော်သမီးအဓိကပို့ပြီးအားစိတ်ဖို့ပါပဲပြန်ကြည့်ရလားမပြန်လားတော့ဒီချက်လေးစားသိ So all of you guys are sure to understand the passage, right? Okay, bye. Are you okay? Have you read the whole passage?
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah, most of them kind of.
Most of them? Okay, which one do you don't understand?
Wait. ဆက်တော့ပြန်ရှာနေခါ။ကောက်ပဲ
မဟုတ်ကိုဆိုရင်တကယ်ပြန်ဖတ်တော့တာနောက်မဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဟိုဖြစ်မှာဆိုလို့နောက်တော့ so tomorrow we're going to do the exercise so I think we need to reread the passage again until you remember if you remember and still not forgetting it's fine
Is there any homework?
no this is the one I let you guys do here ညခုနတော့ဒါခုနအခုလောက်ခိုင်းလိုက်တဲ့ဟာနော် passage ပြီးရင်ဒါလုံးလို့ပြောလိုက်တာဒါပဲကျန်တဲ့ဟာချေတော့မလုပ်သေးဘူးနော်ကျန်တဲ့ဟာဒီချက်နဲ့တူလုပ်မယ်ဒီဟာဒီထဲမှာဒီထဲမှာနားမလည်ရရှိရဆိုရှင်ပြန်ဖက်ပြီးနားမလည်ရရှိရ phrase ရှိရဒါမှမဟုတ်သူ့ရဲ့ဒီစားသွားလာပါနော်အဲ့ဒါနားမလည်ရှိရှင်းမယ်ညာနော်ဟိုမှာ personal chat မှာလာမိလဲရဟဲ့လား Okay
Yeah,
any
I done.
yeah
Oh, I will.
Sure, then.
Susan
I done it.
okay you have done that's great just
Okay.
trying to check that those words that synonyms are also okay with the passage okay passage နဲ့ရောအဆင်ပြေလားဆိုတော့ check ပြန်ကြည့်လိုက်နော်အကုန်လုံးပြောတာပေါ့နော် okay so guys is there any question before I leave no okay no homework for today so but I'm still waiting for you guys. I'm still waiting for you guys until the writing homework is submitted okay bye
Bye, Jen.